What's up, world? I may have talked about this last year or the year before last or sometime in the last 7 years, 7.5 years. But I thought I'd give you kind of... speaking of, how yesterday I talked about my ideal woman. Well, I thought today we would talk about my ideal first date or ideal date. And this video may seem a lot shorter than yesterday's video, but I just kind of want to, go into, detail. I'm not saying we have to go to a fancy restaurant or anything like that. Just go to a restaurant that's like an Italian restaurant or an American restaurant or a French restaurant or something along those lines. Or, something like that. Then after that, we'd go to like a bowling alley or a miniature golf place, and then, and just play a round of, do a round of bowling, do a round of miniature golf or something along those lines. And then, the final thing I would love to do is just, go to, and this doesn't have to happen at like night, but the last thing is to go to a beach, just get a couple of beach towels, go there, lay in the sand, and just look up at the stars, and just be great. And I'm not saying you don't have, and nothing has to happen on the first date or on this ideal date, but just maybe like around 3 o'clock, 2:30, 3 o'clock, you go out to a restaurant somewhere, whether it's here in my city, whether it's in Los Angeles, whether it's in New York, wherever it's going to be, and just go to a nice restaurant, and not a nice restaurant, like a nice herb restaurant, but not like the nicest restaurant, and then go do some kind of fun activity, whether it be bowling, going to a miniature golf place, going to a shooting range. And I'm not talking about the guns. I'm talking about a golf range, where they like go to Top Golf or something like that, where you can hit golf balls, and then or something along those lines. Maybe do some go-karts or something like that, and then go find a beach somewhere around the city you're in. Maybe you have to drive a little bit to get to a beach or something, and just have a couple of clean beach towels or one large beach towel that you can share with the woman, for me, the woman, and just, have a good time. Basically, looking up at the stars, looking up at the moon, all that kind of stuff. And then, take her back to her place or take her back to my place, whatever it is, and just say goodbye. Or let her, come in and just... I'd sleep on the couch and she could sleep in the bed or whatever. And that's what my ideal date would be. And I know it sounds like I'm a hopeless romantic. Maybe I am a hopeless romantic. I don't know. But that's just my idea of my ideal date. And maybe, it happens or maybe it doesn't happen. I don't know what the whole situation is going to be, but I just thought I'd, fill you in on, because I know yesterday I talked about my ideal woman, so I thought I'd, piggyback off that and talk about my ideal date and tell you where I would take her and what things we would do and stuff like that. Maybe that'll happen someday. I don't know right now what that situation's going to look like, but I'm just saying this may never happen. This may happen. I don't know exactly what's going to happen, and maybe it will happen. Who knows? Only He knows, God and Jesus Christ. But I know I talk way too much about them, so I won't talk about them anymore. I just thought I'd give you like a rundown of what my ideal date is, and I did. So, with that being said, I will see you tomorrow. You all know the drill. Keep real. Bye-bye.